Who got that good D?
See Poppy, see Poppy. It's a bit. It's Key and Peele. They. Oh wait, you can go ahead and look for it on YouTube if you'd like. Like a couple minutes, but I highly recommend. So, are you ready to take the D? Vitamin D, Initial D, Tenacious D, Sunny D. There's that. What else? D related can be. Not remembering something. Well, never mind. Anyway, as you can see tonight, we're going to be dealing with the mysterious adventure of D. The game I've always laughed about because it's just called D, which is kind of weird, but not to be confused with D4, which is not actually part of the D series, as there's only 2 D games. There are plenty of 3D games, but there's 2 games with the name D. That's all. And then he's one of America's best known doctors. There's also D2 for Dreamcast. A quiet, suspicious man. Or say sumptuous man who's the director of the hospital. Suddenly transformed into a mass murderer. D2 for Dreamcast, Mighty Ducks. Richter has seized a large number of hostages and barricaded himself in the hospital, where the police cannot reach him. Why we don't voice act this? A video. Who knows? His daughter Laura. Here's the news at school in San Francisco. What is this week in San Francisco? Maybe we should drive to Los Angeles. I guess not. I immediately rescind that, so don't have to worry about it. To find out what it is that has made her father a murderer. Reaching the scene of the tragedy, she prepares to enter the hospital. The spooky hospital. And well, wherever there's D, it's usually followed by balls, I guess. The CG, let's be honest, it looks good for its time. It's embarrassing in hindsight, but when the game came out, you'd probably be like, oh shit, look at this, it's a game with a video in it. But obviously, it's not set up to the test of the time, especially that hair. So, oh well. This adventure should be exciting. I don't know anything about this game. Oh, let me scratch that. I do know, like, bits and pieces. I know it's like an FMV game. Apparently, you have to beat the game within 2 hours. That's the allotted time that you have in order to finish it. I'm not 100% sure if that's true or not. I may have just read that somewhere and I was wrong. And this is made by Kenji Ino. I'll say that's his name. Who also was responsible for Enemy Zero on the Saturn, which is a game where the enemies are invisible and you have to use sound in order to figure out what's going on. And I actually have that for Saturn with my collection of games, and I don't think I've ever actually played it. I got it for free. Okay, who cares? Here's something that's going to be very confusing. I booted this up about a half hour ago just to make sure everything technically would work on this. And I pressed enter, and then I realized it drops you in the game with no explanation of how to play it. There's nothing. It just gives you this grainy FMV, and then just is like, fuck you, play it. I saw that the arrow keys work, so I do have a leg up on this attempt. So we'll see how this goes, but are you ready to take the D? The D stands for dick. That's the entire thing that tonight is based on. It's just that it's dick. It's dick. Okay. Also, this week is Dick Joke Festival. Because yesterday, everything on Twitter was about showing you my private dick. Because he's a detective, and then this is showing you the D. I am very repetitive. Oh well. So we got somebody here who's dead, which is neat. I don't know why this is reminding me of Evil Within so much already, but oh well. We'll see how this goes. Apparently I only have 2 hours. I don't know if that's true, but we might have enough in this for one attempted playthrough. I'll most likely die numerous times because that's just my thing, I guess. Give today. You can save a life today. I think right around here is where it froze for me on PlayStation 1 last time I attempted to play this game. Because my discs were all scratched up. I scratched my D. There's one thing that's important to bring up. Obviously for storage reasons. But the video is in widescreen, which is interesting for the mid-90s. I am already horribly confused. Yeah, the look on that robot's face, that's what I'm feeling inside. So this is the game. Very Myst-like, I suppose you could say. All I know that how to do right now is just the arrow keys. So let's wander around and see if something kills me. Taking a sweet fucking time here. Okay, what if I look right? Is there a button to interact with anything? Oh, there is a pause menu, okay, but it doesn't tell you how to play the game yet. Shit. That's awkward. Okay. Do your worst, D.
Laura. 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 This is your father. Laura, go back. You must not cross over to this side. This is another world born of my own mind.
What?
Laura, go back. Come further and your world will be closed off from you. Laura,
You're gonna do cryptic shit like that, then I'm gonna have to come after you. 'Cause if only just to understand what the fuck was that guy just talking about, I'd better just keep going. You could have just been like, hey Laura, it's really boring here. The lines to get into any of the rides are insanely long. Most of them have really cheesy special effects where you can easily see what's going on. And overall, the CG quality is not very good. I wouldn't recommend any of this. Also, the food's terrible. If you were to just state that outright, I'd probably just be like, yeah, the floating transparent head of my dead father is right. I'd better just leave. Okay, let's take a look around here. That's the staircase where that ball falls down, right? It's assumption. I tell you, I don't miss adventure games like this, where you have to slowly crawl through first person. There are a couple of them I do like. I mean, I like Seventh Guest. Seventh Guest is a cool fucking game. Mostly because it has this sense of style that makes the whole trip worth it, especially the music. Especially the Doom maps that are on the original discs. But, door? Enter? Just press forward. Oh, so it's like Quake. There is no use button. You just walk into a door to open it. You gonna question why that door closed behind you? Or maybe not? The last thing you need is more drugs. That's not going to help anything. Okay, this is weird enough to be interesting. You might have got me back on board. Because this is easily strange. If it can dole out the right amount of strange on a consistent basis, then I think there might be something in here. So what happens if I press forward on this again? Do you look at the next drawer, or press the button that I wanna? No, you don't. Oh shit! Spacebar does something. Okay. Number 2. It's open and it's just a fat fucking juicy turd. Go back to it. Oh, come on. Do we have to... No. Oh, fucking shit. There's animations for looking at it and not looking at it. There's a separate fucking animation each time. That's amazing. And automatically launch into here not looking at animation? No? Okay, good. Perfect. Have you ever rifled through drawers? I mean, it should be a much faster process, I think. That was without meaning. Especially because the first thing I did was the only thing you can interact with, so it was the point of any of that. I don't want to turn around. Fucking shit. What if I want to go left? You're just going to look past the entire room that has things to look at? Fucking shit. Oh my god. Why even show me the rest of the room if I can't go over there? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Do I have to walk away from the dresser in order to suddenly unlock the path that I need in order to do that? Is that what it... Oh, for fuck's sake. This fucking game is already getting on my nerves. Especially because I don't really understand how I'm playing it. Is that the armor key or the sword key? What is it with mansions and fucking keys? If I had a mansion, I wouldn't put a key on all the other shit. I wouldn't put a bunch of puzzles that make it, like, impossible to live in. Like Arkley Mansion, that must have been a fucking pain in the ass. Not even as a work environment, just, like, to live there in general. Everything is locked behind a trap that wants to fucking kill you. It's full of dead people. It's just a whole bunch of nonsense. Although I guess technically this is like the other world or some other shit. I guess, I mean, that's the only thing I can think of, is that if you have a mansion, you can fill it with booby traps. I guess that's kind of the fun. It's like, well, I got a mansion. I myself am not enough person to go ahead and live in the entire place, so why don't I just throw some puzzles in here and shit, just in case anybody wanders into it after I've committed a crime. Or something like that. I don't know. Okay, stop. Oh my god, if there was a way to skip the traversal. Because look at how long it takes her to go into half of a room. This place is as big as, like, I've seen public restrooms at restaurants that are larger than this. And it takes just fucking ages for her to get there. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Bottoms up, D. You really just look at it. Use button, it just looks at it. Holy fuck. And I have to hit back to walk backwards away from it, because that's a normal human thing, is to walk backwards. Oh goody, a spike wall. Maybe that'll kill me. No such luck? Ugh, game can't even murder me right. So don't go there? Go there. You're disobeying a direct order, motherfucker. Oh my god. Okay. What can we do then? Oh, okay. So there's something here. I don't know. Let's jump into the mirror to go to the fucking other world where the spikes don't hurt me or some shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on. D doesn't exactly give you any sort of background. What? This game would probably be so much more engaging if I smoked weed. Which I don't. I haven't smoked in like fucking a decade. Oh, crap. Okay. Inch your way over to that door. 2 clubbed feet on this one. There you go. I like to think that she's just confused as to how doors work. And people complain about the tank controls in Resident Evil 1. Not the hugest fan of that, but that's manageable. This is just... Well, let's fuck it. Just let's leave. You can leave the spirit world, right? Take us back to the hospital where he had those dead bodies. At least there's dead bodies for me to look at. That's interesting. I mean, I have the basics of moving around. Yeah, so you put a painting right there, and it's just for me to casually glance over as if I'm staring at a stranger on the bus. I just don't want them to know that I'm staring at them. Maybe at some point I can look at their reflection in the mirror so I can see what that painting's doing without them thinking I'm actually looking at them. Fuck. I don't know how you can somehow simultaneously drag both of your feet, but she's pulling it off pretty well. The only really thing I have to do is go back up here. We do have a key. I don't know what that's supposed to go to, and I also don't know how to use it. Although I would assume that maybe she just uses it automatically. I'm not really sure how any of this is supposed to work. There's no mouse or cursor control. Unless there's something to the left or right of the door that I'm in front of right now. Oh, who knows? Okay, so what's this thing? It's nothing. Just stare at it. Not much of an indication of anything that you can actually interact with. I guess if I try to look over the cabinets, it's going to look right past them. Hi, things to interact with. Bye. You're supposed to beat this allegedly. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure if this is accurate, but you're supposed to beat this in 2 hours. So basically, this is just going to be set up to be as obscure as possible, so you have to play through it 100 fucking times in order to figure out what you're doing, right? Okay, can we look left or right? Can't look in that direction because the game says no. And there we go. Okay. Oh, I mean, And I suppose that's not going to be of any use. Wonderful. go back downstairs, and the typical cutscene. You can't even hit escape. Holy shit. Somebody hit the back arrow. Does the back arrow do anything? I guess not. I can do something creepy now? You're not going to interact with it. I can see that. Maybe now that I have that key, I can go to this door. But no, I checked this door after I got that key, so there shouldn't be anything regarding that. So look at the fireplace here, and no, you can't do that. Can you interact with this? Of course you can't. That would be interesting. They made a sequel to this. They see that it gets really good later, or I don't know. Just one of those things where Dreamcast is like, we need games. Just make whatever games. Just keep making games until we tell you to stop making games, because we need games. Actually, that's kind of an accurate theory when you think about it, considering how long the Dreamcast was out and the immense library that it accrued. Meanwhile, you can compare it like to the Jaguar, and that was out longer than the Dreamcast was that I know of, and still got less games. Then again, the Dreamcast got stuff like the Ring Terror's Realm. Whew. It's cheesy, that mouse game you were showing me. It looked like a PlayStation game, honestly. But if that was a Jaguar game, I mean, that game, didn't look bad. I don't know what it is about streaming to make my fucking nose itch. Whew. Okay, where are we going here? I'm pretty sure science has recorded actual glaciers moving faster than the main character of this game. I know it's supposed to be for attention, but holy shit. Okay, is there anything I can do here? Other than just stare at it, is gawk like a fucking idiot. Is there anything to the left of this? I had to walk backwards first. Anything over here? No, the game has decided that there is not. You can just go into the spike wall. And she says no to herself. Oh, God. Even though I've seen the cutscene, I still can't cancel out of it. It's weird for this game. You would think that the PC version would be the one that looked good, and not really. Although, I mean, to be fair, the game is largely FMV. And it was fitting on one CD. And this is a time when it was even hard to keep, movies on less than 2 VCDs, so I can't really bark on it that much. It's not like they have the same level of encryption, or not encryption, encoding, and the same muscle to decode and stuff that was highly compressed and shit like that. So it's not a huge deal. It does look kind of funky, though. And that would be really strange to see them do a D re-release. That would be re-rendered for everything, and it's in 16:9, fucking 4K. That would be insanity, and it would never happen because this game is currently 89 cents on GOG. Okay, I do something else with this, maybe. Let's go sniff that bug again. Oh, there is something in here. Great. Too bad this android can't read human words, so we're kind of boned on that one. Wait, if that's different, maybe the other ones are different now. As I torture myself. So is there an inventory button? Let's go ahead and back away from this and then press every button on the keyboard in order to figure out what's going on here. This piano. I think The letter I for inventory. Holy fuck. Okay, so can I press enter on that? Or U for use? I don't... What do you... None of you seem to be cooperating with me. Just press buttons on the keyboard until you figure out how to game. I don't think any of that worked. Also, I may have somehow retroactively deleted my save. If there is one. Oh god, that's disabled. Okay, so what can I do with this? Is there anything? Do I just have to have it prepped, or? So I'm thinking that key might be for the one next to the dining room table, but of course, the game never ventures to explain to you how the fuck to play it, so we might be kind of boned here, even if I do have a vague inkling of what we're supposed to be doing. Let's go all the way downstairs. In fact, let's time how long it takes us to walk down a half a floor, a half a flight of circular stairs. Let's go ahead and time this, all right? And stopwatch. No, the stopwatch is still on 5 hours. I think that's cumulative from the last Mind Jack Open challenge. Oh well, we're resetting it, and we're going to go ahead and hit it now. Okay, so we're running an actual timer here just to see how long it takes for me to get down the stairs. No, take your time. There's only like 10 stairs there. Okay, it took a little, maybe half a second, under 20 seconds in order for us to be able to get down the stairs. 20 seconds of unskippable FMV that I've already watched at least 3 times. That's absolutely fucking incredible. Thank you, D. Thank you for that. Okay. Let's go over here and see if I bring the key up in my inventory. And then see if walking towards it will go ahead and make sense. Slowly but surely. Okay, let's walk towards it. Or hit spacebar. Okay, so spacebar, when it can be used, will be responsible for that. Great. We're getting somewhere. You got that good thing. I can kind of see what that is. I think a corpse, but... Oh, is your arm all Philadelphia Experiment? It's going into the wall. What happens if I use this? Apparently that's what I had to do. I don't know if that's true, but... What the fuck am I looking at? Oh, God. Maybe some of my detective juice will go ahead and help me with this case. Oof, this is going to be rough. I don't know why. It's reminding me heavily of Evil Within. Except Evil Within... Man, I didn't really like Evil Within. It immediately stuck me in a stealth section, and that was not what I was expecting from that game. I'm not really a big fan of stealth games. I like Metal Gear, I like Splinter Cell, but in overall, like, I just don't like that genre of game. Okay, so what do I have here? Maybe I can go ahead and use this. No. I can put this handkerchief over his head. No. Maybe I can put the key up his butt. No. Well, shit. Is there anything else I can look at in this room, or is this absolutely useless to whatever the hell I'm doing? And apparently it is, because I can either walk into the room and look at that, or not look at it. I don't understand what this wants me to do. That wasn't me belching, was it? I'm like 30% sure that was the game. Okay. Huh. That's fine. Let's just keep going. So we can walk forward into it. All right, we hit use. She just stares blankly into the void with that emotionless look on her face, seemingly oblivious to the world around her. And we have nothing to do with this thing, so I just wander off. I don't know if that's just to provide ambiance or if that's an actual puzzle that I need to solve. Okay, well, there's another room here. Is there somebody in here waiting to chop my head off with a hatchet? I certainly hope so. Come out wherever you are, Ganados. Or not, because I can't look up or down. And I'm not quite looking at the only object in the room. A turlet. What the fuck is this? Oh my god. What the fuck kind of mechanism is this? I have no idea what I just did. I will record the numbers. 78. Or rather the number, because unless I record the numbers 7 and 8, in which case that would also be applicable. So I can't find anything around me, so I'm just going to forget that immediately. Thank you, whatever the fuck. I don't know why you would bother building that mechanism, but sure. I'm already over this. I've been putting off playing this game for like 25 years, and it's starting to make a lot of sense. I'm pretty sure this game came out the exact same year as Under a Killing Moon. And you can see it's night and day. Either this, or if it actually came out the next year, I'm going to feel even worse. This coming out 1 year after Under a Killing Moon. Oh, ew, it did. Oh, that's fucking awful. This is a year newer than Under a Killing Moon. Can you believe that shit? Under a Killing Moon is the shit, so that game's fucking amazing. But this is a year afterwards. Ew. Of course, Under a Killing Moon was available for PC, which was obviously the superior platform at that point, especially for things with video and more for real-time 3D, because either the PlayStation or the Saturn were out. Is that right? Or didn't the Saturn release in the middle of '94? I'm having an old man moment right now. The creator of this game, I'm assuming you're talking about Kenji Eno, punched a Sony rep because they weren't promoting the game as much as he wanted them to. Okay. And yeah, the Saturn was launched at the end of '94 in Japan. So yeah, I was right. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted the fun of being right, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, D. Having a boatload of fun over here. The D. I do have that ring in my possession right now, right? Okay, so maybe I should find one of those. No, I can't do that because I get in an FMV and I close that door, so I'm not going to be interacting with the other dead bodies. What could I put this ring on? He should have punched himself for this level design. Wonderful. Here's what you do. Instead of having this be FMV for every single tiny little movement, just make it be an animation. A very quick animation. Or at least let me choose the gameplay speed, because this is just rough. What happens if I use this? Or this? Or this? I think I can use this anywhere, though, so that doesn't really count. I don't know what that means. I just straight up don't know what that means. Let's keep going until it breaks. Watch, it just kills you immediately if it breaks. That was so close. We almost had an emotion there. Then no. Just this fucking android over here. And that item is gone now, and I don't know what it was for, and I don't care. I couldn't be doing anything with any of these things, so... Let's see, what could we do? A ring. Oh god, I'm just thinking of the ring terrorist realm. I legitimately will probably end up spaying. I will legitimately end up spaying way too much for the ring terrorist realm. In fact, I should probably just buy like a GDMU or something like that to play that, because you gotta see that game. That is easily one of the worst games I've ever fucking played in my life. It is tremendously terrible, but in such a memorable way, man. That game is just... The music alone in it makes it fucking terrible. So, and of course, you just fucking stare at it. Just stare at it. In fact, the reason why I would pay for one of those GD-ROM emulators, not only so I could play the Ring Terrors Realm without spending an incredible amount of money on it, but also so I could play Illbleed without spending an enormous amount of money on it. And that game is also fucking wild, but in all the positive ways. Oh man, that's a game I would really love to see re-released. That's the kind of thing, like, after Devolver finally releases Metal Wolf Chaos, re-release Illbleed. Devolver, go for that. Go for Illbleed, because that game is fucking insane. Damn, Illbleed's good. Totally worth it. I wonder what happened if I mentioned that to them on the internet. Surely they would do what I told them to, because I play video games and I'm willing to pay $20 for all of their effort, even if nobody else is. So my $20 counts, right? I should be able to just tell them, make this game for me. It doesn't do anything. Maybe I should put that ring in one of the fucking things up here. Who knows? Zoom, zoom, zoom. Charlie's Blast. Well, Charlie's Blast is in the pipeline, but after Iggy's Wrecking Balls. And Space Station Silicon Valley, so... Okay, so the other door is the one that's got the 2 dead bodies in it, so that's basically fucking useless to everybody. Imagine that. We get Steam re-releases of both Chameleon Twists. Okay, so is there anything to do with these? It's the same with Tex Murphy. It's just a whole lot of fucking pixel hunting. I have to try literally everything until I figure out what the fuck is going on. I would actually be okay with a Chameleon Twist like dual pack on Switch. I would probably actually buy that and play it. Just to see if I remember it being as fun as it was. Because I rented that quite a few times. I think in the early days of the N64 library, I mean, you rented whatever the fuck you could. That's when people were on purpose renting Pilot Wings, so. It's like the first 100 years of the N64 where you only had like 3 games. You had Wave Race, Mario 64. Not getting that confused, right? Okay. Yeah, Wave Race 64. I was thinking of Blue Storm for some reason. I was like, that was on the N64, wasn't it? Can I use this in here? 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 I guess not. Okay, well, let's get the fuck out of here. It's just desperation at this point. Seeing what we can fucking find. I wonder if that 2-hour time limit thing is real. Not entirely sure about that either. Maybe if I go in here and put a ring on one of their fingers, their unholy union in the afterlife will... no. Well, here's 20 seconds I'll never get back. Thanks, Kenji, you know. R.I.P. At least it's good drinking time. Oh. Let me get this motherfucker. It's a replicant. 4 items. The key, which I don't... Well, I guess I technically still have that because it's going to be used for something. Maybe I go back and use the ring on the corpse I got it off of? Fuck it, why not? I got nothing else to do. It's the only hand I have around here as well, so other than my own, so... Go through the door. If I locked it behind me, I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. Phew. I got your ring. Do you want it back? Actually, hold on a second. I gotta get closer to you before I can... I want to make sure you can hear me. Since your ears have rotted off, I suppose. No. 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 Look 'em over. They look like they died having to go to the bathroom. Which, to be fair, their arm is through a concrete wall and also chained up. So they might well have actually died having to go to the bathroom. You could just piss and shit on the floor like I do, but whatever. Some people have standards. Ugh. Is there something else I have to do here? Maybe? I have no fucking clue. Maybe it'll still allow me to interact with it, I guess? Oh god, why does it? Oh god. There can't be anything else I need to do here, right? Watch, this game will just give me like a weird fucking portal to somewhere else the second I open it again. I'm sure in some universe this makes perfect sense in the mind of a crazy person. What do you want from me, game? Is this puzzle just still active just to fuck with me? I have the feeling that it is. Because I don't understand the logic of this at all. It seems fairly simplistic. Simplexic. Streaming is one thing that's taught me that when I get frustrated, I combine words a lot and create words that just make no fucking sense. Hell, earlier I threatened to spay something. I don't know. So I meant to say spend and pay at the same time. So. This is an actual word. That's a terrible example of what I was talking about. Oh, Lord. 6 and 5, that's 11. 8 and it's going to go over to 3 or not. For a fleeting moment there was a flicker of me trying to figure out what the fuck I was doing, and it immediately just makes no sense. So doing this randomly seems like the smartest thing, because that's the one that got me the result in the first place. Just let it spin. Fuck this game. I have no clue what the fuck this wants from me. And that in of itself is a goal. To confuse the player by making no fucking sense. So I really honestly don't think I'm going to be able to interact with this still. I must have gotten lucky in my first try and popped that open. And now I'm just desperately searching for meaning because I don't know what the hell else I'm doing. Can't imagine there's going to be anything else in that. But why would they let me interact with it? Maybe just to waste my time, potentially? It's the only other assumption I have, I mean. There's nowhere else I can think of I can use that ring at. And also, there's like a handkerchief that I have, but it doesn't appear like I can interact with it at all. I'm sure if there's a video out there that takes 12 hours to explain all this to me, I'm sure this makes perfect sense and I'm the one who's being difficult. Unfortunately, I don't think I have the amount of mushrooms that I would need in order to understand what the fuck's going on in this game. I'm getting very similar vibes to this that I got when I watched Leonard Part 6 this past week. That movie does likely make sense on some level. However, there's no way I would ever be able to afford enough cocaine to make fucking sense out of it, because it's absolutely bonkers bullshit. So what I'm saying is D, the game, is the Leonard Part 6 of adventure games. And I don't know. What's in here? Fucking vacant hide stare. Hey, can I use this anywhere? Oh, okay. That makes sense. 4 then 2. Okay, so I have to open those drawers in a specific pattern in order to get something out of it. We're getting somewhere. Great, let's get the fuck out of here. I don't need that anymore. Stupid piece of shit. This game makes more sense than Leonard Part 6. On one hand, you might have a point. On the other hand, Quellish. Which I think is a much more valid point. Quellish. Oh god, how long is it going to take me over here? You goofy robot. The actual real-time, in-game player models for Alone in the Dark, I feel look better than this character does in pre-rendered CG. There was that magical time in adventure games when you could make total gibberish up. You could make total nonsense. And somehow, because of the virtue of the fact that it was a game, you could get away with doing it. Because, it's a game. So the fact that it's nonsense means that it's going to get away with it because it's a fucking video game. And where's your game? You don't have a game. You want to say it makes no sense? Fuck you. When's the last time you made a game? Well, everybody makes games now. Oh, look. Wonderful. Back away. In Leonard Part 6, I'll tell you this theory that I had the other night. I briefly discussed it with somebody. I know. I have the feeling that that Leonard Part 6 is like the Jack and Jill like the Adam Sandler current day movie of Bill Cosby's, because the amount of product placement that's in the movie, the fact that most of it's not making sense because it's not meant to be like a real movie. It's basically just meant to fill the time of a movie, provide jobs to people that he knows, earn money from product placement. That's really what it feels like. I still stand by that. I really think that that's legitimately what that movie is. It's like the prototype for what Adam Sandler does now. I like how Leonard Part 6 is more interesting than this game. This is interactive media. This is entertainment. This is an entertainment product. And yet, I'm talking about Leonard Part 6. Because that's, at least with that, I'm just like, what the fuck? And with this, I'm just like, what the fuck? So, again, I do think that Leonard Part 6 does make sense on some realm of reality. But again, I don't have nearly enough money for the amount of cocaine it would cost to be able to decode it successfully. Leonard Part 6 for 3DO. We know Leonard Part 6 for CDI, obviously. Okay, now the spike wall just comes out and it just pummels me because it's still a wall. Oh, okay. You know what we need? The real mist equivalent of D. And we'll call it real D. And that's the end of my idea. You could even re-release it as FMV. Just call it real D. And that's enough for me to laugh. Maybe you can get people to pay more than... Oh, look, it's 78. That what opened the thing earlier? Oh, well. Yeah, just stare at it. It's going to be the ring, I believe. What are you doing to that door? Oh, God, it looks like she's getting some sort of enjoyment out of it. Outworld, Afterlife Mansion, whatever the fuck it is. It's, ooh. She's this close to being a Lego. Maybe you should get the fuck out of the way. Oh yeah, now you're hurrying down the stairs. She's also moving way too quickly down the stairs. And yet no emotion whatsoever. I was almost just murdered by a boulder, but... maybe this house is slowly killing her to death with boredom. I know this game is. Oh, I'm back in control of the game. I had no clue. Can't even give me like a floating hand cursor or something that indicates I can do stuff. What the fuck does this mean? All these games, like Resident Evil and its puzzles, D and its weird mansion puzzles, this just makes me think that rich people are weird as fuck. And it makes me glad I'm poor as fuck. I'd rather live in like an apartment and every once in a while have money concerns than live in a house that's just meant to torment you mentally. And everything is a big fucking ordeal. When I get home, I put the key in the door and I enter, and then it's just like pretty self-explanatory from there. It's pretty accessible. Here you need like the fucking, like I said, the sword key, and then you gotta move a statue in order to have like a window open up that you can climb through in order to get to the attic where there's another key, and it's just like this never-ending series of nonsense and bullshit. Just be like me, be poor. So, way to go. You were entirely fucking useless. Shit. What else can we look at over here? Let's stare at the boulder. Maybe try to climb under it. That way it can crush us. And it's so weird, too, because there are detailed things here and there in the game, but most of it just wants you to look over because it's not the focus of what the room is supposed to be about. So why add those details? Why add the paintings that we can't really get a good look at? Oh, God, what is this? He says right before he gets a good look at a fucking painting. Oh, my God. Ah! Do I show you something? Is that what's gonna make you shut up? No, 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 no. Oh, I use it again. Sorry, baby. Amount of time I just wasted. I'd rather be playing Van Helsing. Sorry, Hugh Jackman. Okay, so what am I looking at here? Back over here. Oh, hey, look, there's the door. Hooray! Huzzah! Can I go through this? Is it also locked? Boo, boo. Boo, fuck you. Okay, well, I can't go that way. God damn it. How do I look at that weird little stand with the figures and stuff? Oh, okay. The movement paths are really weird in this. Okay, let's go ahead and look at this again. Tell me what you find. That's how it was originally set up. Maybe just whatever alignment this is in, this will go, cause door to unlock or some shit. Okay, let's bend back over. You can hear the hydraulics working. She's fucking Hollow President's level animatronic. I'm hoping that whenever I turn it correctly and I back off of it, it'll go ahead and give me some sort of indicator in the room that I've done it. And playing this game does make me rethink my dedication to playing FMV games, but according to my schedule for next week's streams, let me just double check this before I say it. Yeah, so next week is going to be Toonstruck, which I'm actually looking forward to. I've never actually played it, but Christopher Lloyd, an adventure game, it's basically Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Fuck, that sounds amazing to me, so I'm down for that. And then the Thursday after that is going to be a game that I've always wanted to play. I only put it on the schedule because I saw that it was on GOG. I used to see manuals. I used to see ads all the time in like PC Gamer and fuck, what was the name of it? I think there was PC Games Magazine also, and there's a couple other like PC-centric magazines I used to read as a kid. But all these games I'd never get to play, like the Elvira Adventure games and other things from HorrorSoft. The game I'm talking about is Superhero League of Hoboken. It just sounded so fucking cool, like these broke-ass superheroes. and just kind of like managing their careers. It just sounded cool as a kid, and obviously my current love of Doom Patrol kind of like carries that over. I'm interested in. I don't care about Superman, Batman's neat, I guess, but whatever. But I care about like the really weird, like what the fuck's going on in their life type shit. So, and then on the 27th, it's going to be another episode of Starfleet Academy, which I think is going to be fun. Because Academy was fun before, but I need to get a joystick working before we go ahead and do that again. Horsey. Oh, fucking shit. Really? Oh, hell. Let's go ahead and try to go through and open something here. Maybe if I had to set it to the right thing and then go talk to the painting. Although the painting did warp and do some weird shit when I went up to it. So maybe that was going to indicate what I need to set it to? I don't know. We'll find out in a second. Okay, painting, do your worst. Also, keep in mind that this game doesn't have any sort of save functionalities. Okay, that's what it is. Got it. Okay. So the chicken's at the top. I thought I noticed that before, but I didn't really pay attention to it. Oh, shit. Nope, nope, nope. In order to get over there, I have to go to the left here. I have to press forward. I have to hit right. And then I have to hit forward. What a fuck. Wait, did I already have it set there? Yeah, I did. Fucking shit. Okay. I already had it set correctly. God damn it. I think I had it set correctly. Okay, so let's go ahead and back off this. Go to the door. I gotta wonder if the drawer behind me also just opened. This game reminds me a lot of a game that I made in the similar time frame of this, within like 3 or 4 years of this game being released. I made a game for HyperCard Studio. That was an adventure game, point and click. And eventually I ran out of ideas. I just did random shit for the ending of it. That's kind of what this feels like. It's like, whatever, you find yourself in this strange realm. Click on things, and you might go somewhere. Or you might get a thing that says you died for some reason, apparently. And again, I think I only made that game because I was playing Shadowgate on my Game Boy Color at the time. How the fuck do I get over that thing? Oh my god. Fuck! I'm just trying to get to this goddamn desk. That's all I want to do. I want to get to the fucking desk. And I can't, because the game doesn't know what the fuck to send me to. So I have to go over here. I have to wander across the room. Then turn around. And suddenly the game gives me the option here. Oh. Quellish. Okay, do your worst, drawer. I'm facing it. I have to press forward, and then I have to press forward again. Or use. The amount of unnecessary button presses here are staggering. Okay, so in order to get back to that door, I have to hit back once. I have to hit back twice. I have to hit left once. I have to hit forward once. I have to hit left once. I have to hit forward once. And I have to hit forward again. This game is quite literally more complicated than playing chess. How is that a thing? There are moves in chess. There are a series of moves in chess that are less complicated than simply navigating the world in D. It's incredible. Absolutely fucking incredible. What does this door have? Something here? Oh, look, it's a bunch of fucking dead dudes again. Hooray. Are these my father's victims? Okay, cool. There's a key there. Grab it. Grab the fucking key. Grab the key. Goddamn you. Goddamn you, you fucking idiot. Don't leave without that goddamn key. Okay. Whew, got really upset right there. You goddamn mannequin. The woman in the movie Mannequin is more animated than this. Goddamn it. Just rip the fucking arm off. Who cares? Oh my god, you really do that. Show some respect to the dead, says the man who just advocated ripping the arm off of one of them. So that's fine. We do have a key now, which is Neato Burrito, I suppose. Let's go ahead and just walk out of the door backwards. Because that's the thing people do. Until they realize they need to go ahead and do a 180 and then walk out the door. Shit. Is there anything on this side of the room, or is it going to direct me right back over to the fucking door I was just at? Oh, God. This is like she got hit with the arrow from Cupid in ToeJam and Earl. That's the level we're dealing with right here, of just sheer confusion as to what your body is supposed to do. Thing to interact with. If I give one of you guys the fucking key, I give you this, I give you that. I don't know, what do you want from me? Goddamn fucking statues. If I press the up button? No, that doesn't work. Space doesn't work. Nothing else works. I wonder if the Windows key works. I'm almost desperate enough to try that. This is a DOS game, obviously, so here's just gonna freak out. He's gonna exit the game. Might be okay with that. Okay, take a look at these books. I have many leather-bound books. What is this clock? I'm assuming this clock is that 2-hour time limit I was talking about earlier, which I think is gonna rule the entire game. We can't. You can get really close to the books. You can't interact with them, but you can get really close to them, which in of itself is a noble goal. Maybe I can absorb their contents by sleeping on them, all Edgar Casey. Who knows? Oh wait, the space bar decided to start working on here. I think. Or no, you just looking it over? Oh, God. Is there anything of value here? Oop. Got something. What the fuck, beetle? What the fuck, beetle? What the fuck, beetle? Ma'am, calm down. You're tripping balls on some bad acid. What the fuck, beetle? What the fuck, beetle? Well, that was worthy of my time. Actually, let's go back over here, because there's probably going to be something I can interact with now. Last time the beetle was there, it had me fuck with the drawers. I didn't learn until later, which I just had to open them in a specific order, but shit. Let's back the fuck up off this and see what's going on here. So I got these dumbass fucking statues of assholes who are probably stupid. And we'll see, is there anything you can fucking do? No, there's not. So let's back up and run away because this is bullshit. None of it makes fucking sense. And fuck you for playing this game. Eat shit. We already got your money. Do whatever you please with this FMV. So there's not going to be anything I need to do in here, right? Unless maybe that drawer opens in the other room now. It's the only other thing I can think of. I mean, none of the other traversal options here really let me look at anything. Like I said, I mean, you're gonna put effort into all of the items in the rooms and things like that. It looks cool. Too bad I don't have the ability to appreciate it because the game's camera is so rigid and focused. It doesn't want me to go anywhere near anything that might be of interest to the player. Go ahead and go over here. Oh, goddamn you to fuck. Ugh. To wander away from the desk so that I don't look past it when I wander back towards it. I'm going to say the game was made by assholes. At least Grasshopper Manufacture, they can do weird and then still make it look playable. Like Suda 51, wonderful. Even when I don't like the game, I'm just like, wow. I'm in awe of how fucking weird and cool this is. Even the fucking, what's the name of the game? What was the name? 360 Connect game. It was something pitch. It was a Connect game where you're like in this theme park and you're throwing baseballs at people. Some weird ass shit. I didn't even bother to buy it. I didn't bother to play it. But it's still an interesting idea. And I can look at it and be like, okay. It's weird for the sake of weird. That's cool. I'm okay with that. What the fuck was the name of that? Is it Blazing Pitch or Diabolical Pitch? That's what it was. Okay. Oh, you helped me open the first door here. You have anything else to provide? No? One trick pony. Unfucking believable. You are awarded no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. Okay, so we'll have to go back through here, obviously. Holy shit. So we have a golden key. So we can find a door for that to go into. Which there doesn't appear to be anywhere. Oh, fuck, never mind. It just clicked in my head. The golden key is for the drawer here. I'm an idiot. As much as the person who decided I have to walk away from this dresser twice in order to be able to walk back towards it. Okay. Oh, shit. That is not what we need to do. Wait, no, I'm not close enough. That's why. Yeah, okay. See, that one is legitimately my fault. I'm just not thinking. This game is totally memorization now. At some point, it's going to want me to just remember everything I have to do in the game, which is fucking dumb, but whatever. Okay, so what does this do? Oh, no, I put that on the shelf in the same place as the what the fuck beetle that we saw earlier, so that's pretty... Okay. See, there's a little bit of logic here and there. I think once the overwhelming wave of what the fuck is going on in this game goes to, like, it dies down after you've played it once or twice, and it's like, oh, okay, I kind of get what's going on here. I'm struggling with the controls, and I'm struggling with the just amount of time, the sheer amount of time that's wasted on your part as a player. Oh, fuck. Like right here. I'm trying to go look to the right and go to this bookcase, and nope. You have to go forward and then go right, because there's a pre-planned path in order to do that. As much as I bitch about the mouse controls for navigating in Under a Killing Moon, this is so much fucking worse. God damn it, fucking shit. I have to go towards the middle of the room twice, and then go left in order to go towards my actual objective.
Laura. 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 Laura.
What are
you want, my dead dumb dad.
Laura, what are you doing?
Your hair looks atrocious.
Go back. Now. Laura, you can't stop me. Leave the hospital. Quickly. If you do not, you'll never be able to return to your own world.
Somehow I doubt that because there's a
You
D2.
understand, Laura?
Mighty Ducks.
Quickly.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that cleared up pretty quickly. I was worried they might have to call Terminix or something like that. But no, he just kind of petered out on his own. Because D, we're still doing that. Okay, well, maybe you can stop looking around the fucking room because I already know what you need to do, so. All right, okay, let's go. And get one bit closer. Rich people and their fucking bookcases that move themselves. I guess after a certain point, you don't give a fuck. You just have furniture. Weird gates. Did that? Is there... It was whatever. Sure, fine. Suck David Lynch's dick. I don't care. Just let's get this done. Okay, Gordon, if you can climb the ladder and start the rotors. Or... Hey, let's use this thing. Remember this from before? Oh, never mind. You had to be there. Anything? Nothing? Oh God, what is this doing? Alright, let's go ahead and back off here. See if we have an exit. Oh, I see what it's doing. Okay, so it's actually rotating the room itself in order for us to find whatever the exit is. That's fine. If we rotated it 3 times, we went back to where we originally were, based upon the fact that there's 3 symbols on the thing. Yeah, that's fine. And that's just a straight up brick wall. That's part of the chamber for rotating. Again, when you're rich, you can just put a fucking rotating room in your house. Why the fuck not?
Laura. Laura. Laura.
This guy is like when your parents call you the voicemail on your cell phone and they think they can hear you, or rather you can hear them.
Soon I will
Laura,
no
pick up
longer
the
be
phone.
man
It's your
you
father. He just doesn't know. He just doesn't
I can
know.
feel my control slipping away. Quickly, before that happens, you must leave here. I want you, of all people, to be safe from me. Laura, there's nothing I can...
Oh, I guess he lost reception and the call dropped. Oh, well. I'm sure he'll try again. Maybe his phone died. Who knows? His iPhone? More like his die phone. Don't worry, I'm disappointed in myself more than you possibly can imagine. Let's rotate this little thing. Alrighty. What say you, door? Oh, fuck you, man. Never mind, I'm sorry, thank you. I apologize, I was being incredibly rude. Get my dog! Oh, never mind. Oh, so the game's mine getting to control. Cool, I guess. Yarp. Oh, this is the last kind of fetish shit I need to get into right now. Jesus. Do I have to watch out for this thing trying to murder me? Or is that an item? What the fuck is this? Really? Here. Holy shit, it's the most interactive portion of the game so far. I have full X and Y control of my creepy, weird, slow-shaded hand. Oh, I don't have time for this. Let me back the fuck off. Please don't walk forward and get hit in the back of the head with an arrow. So I don't think there's real death in this game other than the timer, probably. Oh god, it's another drug beetle. Another what the fuck beetle? What the fuck beetle? What the fuck beetle? Oops. Who's got your belly? Who's got your belly? Looks like I got your belly. Is she taking a shit? That was fucking weird. Okay. What's this thing? Oh, fuck off. I don't want to do any of that. Okay, so we got two things here. Am I just supposed to fucking guess at what they mean? I don't think I have anything on me that would assist with this, do I? Oh, fuck. And there's nothing else here that would assist either, right? Unless getting closer would... No. I can't move left or right, so I'm kind of stuck. I can either just go back to one of these things and then just guess at the puzzle, which is always a fun time in video games when you just have to guess. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, no. Go back, go back, go back. Is this like a weird horoscope thing where these are gems that are for this? Maybe. I don't know. But horoscopes and shit, all that stuff is retarded, but... Let me go ahead and look that up. What are you gonna do next? You gonna put a puzzle in here about blood types and how that's supposed to change my personality and shit? Okay. Let's see here. I'm guessing it's gonna be like a birthstone thing. Which I only vaguely know of in general anyway. Oh god. Oh wait, there's like 100 of them. So this basically is just guessing. It's funny because I put my hands down here and I'm like trying to grab a controller and then I realized, you don't really have one. Or maybe just press buttons. It doesn't really matter at this point. This game is just fucking game. So whatever, fuck it. Fuck off. I don't care. I love my ability, my amazing ability to just go from 100% laser focused on doing everything necessary and just the snap of a finger, just, I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm just going to press buttons. If the games didn't make it so easy to just press buttons, I mean, I obviously I wouldn't press buttons, but can I turn these on and off? Oh, yes, I can. Cool. That's the first one. The second one. The third one. Do I have to press them in order? And that's what the whole point is here. Is this like some weird-ass fucking astrological whack-a-mole? Is that what we're doing here? Also, where does my finger have to be in order to do this? So I just press all of them. I have to have the tip of the finger, just the tip, over top of it. That doesn't do anything. 2 hours. Allegedly. See, yeah, technically there is like a list of birthstones and shit. I don't know if any of this means any sense. Because there's like 90 of them listed just for the Aquarius. It's all just a bunch of made-up bullshit anyway. Just like this game, so... I mean, maybe I can just randomly say, fuck you, and just press buttons. I don't know what these are. I'm not actually going to look the solutions for the puzzles up either, because it's nonsense at this point. There's nothing in the game world that's telling me what the fuck I need to do. Okay. I'm just struggling. Like a trial... Like a child trying to open a box of cereal. It's going to take forever, and by the time they do, they're going to open it from the bottom and spill it everywhere in the kitchen, and you're just going to beat the shit out of them. And then you got to tell your wife why you accidentally beat the shit out of your kid, and then the cops show up, and it's slippery slope from there. This game is just... I'm saying is that D inspires child abuse. And not in like a cool, hip way. No, it's just a very, very offensive and just... awkward and painful way to deal with. It's the kind of thing that would tear a family apart. Oh god, oh god. Press all of the buttons. There, my masterwork. What is this supposed to be doing for me? That's the real question. Is he gonna stare in the water? Somehow too stupid to even just pick your nose. Provide nothing of value to the player. Holy shit. Maybe if I just wander into the woods, I'll find somebody who has any idea, some semblance of what the hell is going on in this fucking game. Okay. Yeah, hey! It's over here. Or is that, I guess that's what I'm trying to open. That's uncomfortable. That's really uncomfortable. Okay, so maybe on one of these I just need to hit the green button. So we have that weird what the fuck beetle. Also, apparently there are wolves. So hopefully one will come and eat me and kill me, and I will be dead, and I will not have to deal with this anymore. Because the game clearly has not done any sort of explanation for me with the puzzles made deliberately to confuse. If you can confuse me, then obviously that means replay value, right? Let's go ahead and hit the green button on both of these and see if that has some sort of impact. Oh my god, it's so fucking specific. Oh, you prick. Anything? Was it good for you too? Ay, ay, ay. Nothing of value. No feedback. Nothing. Technically, this is a video game. Technically. But I'll be damned if there ain't fucking nothing to do here. And it feels like obscurity for replay's sake. Of course, there's nothing here because I need an object that can stuff in this hole, but I guess I'm okay with just fingering it a little bit. You should use the two. Never mind. Let's go back over here. Fuck it, why not? We have nothing else to do. We're kind of stuck in this room at the moment. Wait a second. I got something to try. Hold on a second. Let's go ahead and try, since all of the, or rather not all of the, but the only button that's available over there is triangular, I believe, right? So let's go ahead and try the triangular. It's diamond shaped. Just talking out my ass there. Let's go ahead and try the same symbol for both of those and see if that would be what would work. Because they seem to be obsessed with the shape that that door's taking. Rather than the little keyhole to it. Let's go ahead and look in here. No. Okay, let's go back to that door and just stare at that keyhole again. Because that's what it looked like to me. It looked like it was diamond shaped. The way she's caressing it with a lover's touch really seems to imply that that's what we're trying to seek out on those. Okay. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so it's red and green on both because they are of similar shape. Boatload of fun. Come on, baby. Okay, we'll try red and green, see if that works. The only other thing to try after looking at this again is going to be alternating on each of them. One red, one green, and then flipping them and seeing if that has an effect as well. So, Aquarius is going to be green. Sagittarius is going to be red. Let's see what kind of impact that has on it. Come on. Oh, sweet fucking Christ, man. Come on. Okay. Whew. Then if this doesn't work, we'll go ahead and flip them. So I'm assuming that once I get it correct, it's gonna like spawn a key or something like that for this pond. It's the only reason I can really look there. Okay, so this one's gonna be red. This one's gonna be green. Oh, fuck. This actually has a triangular. Not triangular. Missing one, Chief. This one also has a diamond-shaped background as well, so that might end up being it, but fuck it. We'll find out. Maybe it's going to be red and orange. Who knows? As mentioned, the logic of this game is meant to be as confusing as possible just to fuck with you. Because of that built-in time limit, I'm assuming. Okay, let's try this one with red. And try the other one. Well, maybe, I don't know. Well, the actual inlay is diamond shaped, but fuck it. Maybe it'll be this with orange and the other one with red, or maybe they're both orange. Who the hell knows? Who the fuck cares? D, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, God. These CG moments are just amazing. Ah, fucking pixel on bullshit. Try them both orange. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh, God. No, wrong. So try it with Sagittarius is red and Aquarius is orange. I, once again, am not aware of, oh, for fuck's sake. Come on. Get some progress here. Yeah. That's fucking shit. The only thing that really makes sense. I mean, I'm not aware of any specific colors that are associated with like astrology and shit like that. I mean, technically that's probably what they're doing, but again, I'm gonna have to go ahead and search that up on the internet because I don't know anything about astrology because it's all a bunch of horse shit. So. Let's go ahead and take a look. Okay. Let's go ahead and try to input this according to the internet for what the birthstones of this are. Maybe that's what it wants me to do. Fuck it. So there's a red one. Fucking purple one. There's a turquoise one. There's another turquoise one. I don't understand what the hell that means. There's more than one. And maybe that makes sense. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This is literally here just to take your time up and kill you sooner. So, okay, let's go ahead and look at it for fucking Sagittarius or whatever. I'm sure it's gonna be that. Also, this, what the fuck? This is all a bunch of horse shit. D fucking sucks. God. I hate this game. This is the dumbest fucking puzzle. Like, I understand if you have an internal logic as to how a puzzle's supposed to work, like the drawers having to be open in certain orders, that makes sense to me. It's like, whatever. There's something in the game that explains how that works. There is a type of internal logic. It's not something that you can just guess and then suddenly just come up with. But in the game, there's context for what it is. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing right now, and it doesn't appear like there is anything that would potentially explain it. And that's what's really the most upsetting about this. I'm just grasping at straws, desperately trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing here. Okay, what are the birthstones here? I mean, I'm assuming this is the only thing I can think of. Half of these things, I don't even know what the fucking color is. Let's go ahead. Okay, good. This is the same website as the other one I picked. So it's going to be... the fucking shit, really? I'm just... Honestly, I'd probably be better off guessing based on how unhelpful this website is. So... fuck it. Sure. I have no idea what I'm doing right now, and I really just I'm reaching a point of diminishing returns where I'm immediately stopping in any sort of sense to care. Especially considering the fact that it's not like trying here isn't really gonna do anything for me. I'm on a ticking clock, a ticking time bomb, and there is no save functionality in the game whatsoever. I mean, you can clearly see that right here. They expect you to start it fresh every single time, so I think I've pretty much just hit my limit. I've had enough D for tonight. I'm very, very tired and possibly dehydrated. I can't go any further. Like, there's some interesting to this game, right? There's some stuff in here where it's like, okay, it's got a weird vibe. The story is in such a way that I wish more games would do, where they just don't explain anything, and they kind of just let you like simmer in it and slowly understand what's going on. I'm cool with that. Right. I don't need everything explicitly lined out in the manual and be like, here's what you're doing. Here's every single aspect of gameplay that you're going to be experiencing in the game. So we want to make sure that you're prepared for it. Wear your coat because it's going to be cold outside because I'm your mom and I said so. Stuff like that. You don't have to be like that in a game. I'm willing to experience mystery. I'm excited for the unknown in a game. I'm excited when games come out. I don't know what the fuck they are about. And I just play them or just pick them up and I'm like, holy shit. Not knowing anything about this has made it that much more exciting because I haven't seen all the cool moments from the game in a trailer a year before it came out. So I'm not like harassing D because of that. I'm not yanking its crank, right? I'm trying desperately to fit more dick jokes in. We have a quota here, so. But at the same time, there's a lot of moments in this where it's like you're kind of jacking yourself off. Again, the FMV segments and the movement are just too fucking drawn out. It's to the point of being obnoxious, especially if the idea of the game having that staunch like time limit, that strict time limit of the game ends before if you don't finish it before this point, and then having a bunch of puzzles that are in there deliberately just as roadblocks to fuck you up, so that you have to play it again, so you have more replay value and all that stuff. It's just. It's a game fighting itself. There's some cool things so far, and obviously from a technical standpoint, the game is really interesting for the time period it came out. Although, once again, it did come out like 1 or 2 years after Synth Guest and 1 year after Under a Killing Moon, so it's technically inferior to all of those because those games are fucking awesome. But it's if I had a weekend and this was the only game I had, I could see myself trying to go through this and then trying to finish it, but I don't know if I'll be back to it, honestly. It's just a pain to control. It's a pain to play. And I mean, sure, at some point I'll probably pick it up again just so I can go ahead and go through D2. If you have a series where you have more than one game, chances are I might play the first game and finish it just because I can play the second game. I'm an idiot like that, and it really doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm getting the fuck out of here for tonight because this is just, it's working my last good nerve. So thank you for watching. Thank you for playing. Thank you for enjoying my D. Thank you for riding the D. I need to go do something other than this because this is going to sap all the life out of me if I don't. It's going to... I'm going to come out and say it. I'm not a fan of the D. So, whatever. Deuces, etc. Fuck.